Hello everyone. Today's video is about finding out, are you leading with your feminine when you're talking to men, or are you leading with your masculine? So when you know that you need to cultivate your feminine and you also learn how to do that, you're going to be able to easily attract masculine, successful men. Sometimes a woman who is independent, successful, like you, who has made her career, or maybe somebody who is self made, who invested a lot into her education, has developed qualities that actually are keeping her hostage to the masculine energy. Sometimes the same qualities that are helping you in career development or to create a thriving business are the same qualities that are actually pushing men away. So stick around and find out if you are leading with your feminine or with your masculine. My name is Luba Evans and I am a coach 2000s, love coach, relationship dating coach, also coach of feminine embodiment of feminine magnetism. So some of you already know my story, that I was born in Russia and I was pretty much an ugly duckling, the shortest girl in class, the most overweight with the gigantic nose. Yeah, I still have it. And at that time, a lot of pimples as well. And I had to compete with those tall uh, eyes, with those tall, beautiful Russian women, with slanted eyes and perfect cheekbones. And most of them were, let's say, size 4 or maximum 6. And so I had to develop so many qualities of feminine magnetism in order for me to feel confident and to attract my wonderful partner and other men that I attracted in my life. So at a certain point, I had such a little confidence in myself as a woman that I was actually paying for a guy. I was actually paying his rent. I was actually buying his clothing and just doing all those horrible things. At the same time, I was a very confident businesswoman. I created a company of my own in Manhattan and ran that company very successfully. So if this is something that you might recognize in yourself, then really listen up. Because when we are leading with our masculine, what is happening is that there is no feminine masculine dynamics. What happens when we are leading with our masculine, sometimes we attract feminine men, or we attract men who are not on our level, who are not our equal. Or sometimes, even if we attract our equal, at a certain point, the chemistry completely goes away and masculine feminine polarity goes away together with desire. So when we lead with our masculine, also very often we start over giving and being really, really codependent. So seriously listen up and find out if you have those tendencies. When we're also leading with our masculine, we don't get second dates, we get friend zoned, okay? And even if you are a full package, completely full package, you have everything going on for you, you might be very surprised to find out that some guy just that you liked just went for somebody who seems really mediocre and nothing compared to you. But maybe that woman was really in her feminine while you were in your masculine. So it is just that important. Okay. So, of course, I've been guiding tons and tons of women to shift from always being in their masculine into having an option to be in your feminine or your masculine, or to smoothly navigate through both energies. So this is one of my favorite subjects. I'm very passionate about it. So please stick around, take notes right now, because I'm going to be asking you some questions that will help you identify yourself. All right. So the first question to ask yourself is, when somebody is complaining, let's say you went on a date and a guy is complaining about his work, or he's complaining about his family situation, Do you always have to have a solution? It doesn't even have to be a guy, it could be anyone, it could be a girlfriend. But do you feel compelled to give advice or to offer a solution as opposed to just saying something like, yeah, I feel for you. Yeah, how can I support you best? Or, yeah, I feel that you're going through some tough times, but I have complete faith and complete belief in you that you are a powerful person and you can handle it by yourself. All right. So if you feel like you always have to offer that solution and you always have to fix something, that is leading with your masculine. All right. The next question. Do you find it hard to do nothing? So do you feel like you constantly have to be on the hamster wheel in this mode of doing, and your days are a little bit like in a blur? And it's hard for you to just stop, take a pause, check in with yourself and say, okay, let me see, how am I? How am I feeling right now? Am I feeling overwhelmed? Am I feeling tired? What do I feel like receiving right now? Yeah, do I feel like maybe receiving a massage or maybe just doing nothing? Okay, so if you're constantly on the run, overwhelmed, in the mode of doing, never really checking in with your feelings or having a hard time doing nothing, that means, my love, that you are leading with your masculine, okay? And that means that you are ignoring your feminine mystery, ignoring the needs of your body. And the consequences of that is sometimes getting sick. You're getting overwhelmed, overexhausted, sick, losing your sexual desire, losing your feminine magnetism. Okay. So let's check in on that. What's happening for you in that realm? Okay. The next one. Do you often think that you know everything better than others? And when you are, let's say, communicating with the masculine, do you find yourself giving a lot of instructions without trusting that they can handle it? And so, do you feel like you need to be controlling things, that if you do not control things, that they're going to just fall apart? Okay. So if you have that necessity to control and to give a lot of instructions, that for sure means that you're leading with the masculine. And what I can tell you is that when you do that in a relationship with a man, if that man is a masculine man, he is not going to like that. And he's going to start avoiding you. He's going to start being absent from you emotionally. And so it's very important for you to know if you do that. And the question is also, how comfortable are you with the unknown? How comfortable are you with the universe? And how much are you trusting the flow? Are you able to be in the feminine flow, in the dance with the universe, trusting the universe? Or do you feel like you constantly have to be pushing and controlling? Okay, so pushing and controlling, that mode is a very masculine mode. Okay, that does not create happy feminine masculine dynamics in a relationship. Okay, so the next one is about your belief system. Okay, and the question is, what do you feel or what do you think about feminine? If you think that feminine is weak, which means, yeah, having all those feelings, being out of control, or maybe having gentle feelings, or allowing yourself maybe to cry, if you feel or you think that those are signs of weakness, yeah, that also probably means that you are more comfortable leading with your masculine. So, what do we know about the joy of being in the feminine and the power of being in the feminine? We know that feminine is extremely powerful, and being in our vulnerability and daring to feel is actually a path for courageous hearts. Anyone can repress their feelings and become a robot. Yeah, anyone can repress their feelings and pretend that everything is okay, just to be unhappy in the long run, or to live, life not in full totality, but to be sitting in the waiting room of your life. Okay, so if you're repressing your feelings, if you're not in touch with your feelings, that means that, yeah, maybe you're not experiencing deep suffering, but you're also not experiencing full joy and ecstasy. So being in the feminine means having access to 360 degrees of your feelings, because, beloved, feeling joy is not just about feeling joy. Feeling joy is about feeling everything. And that's when you can feel joy and laughter and tears and orgasm. They all come from the same place, the place of your authentic expression. And so when we are authentic and vulnerable with ourselves, that is very courageous. That is the heart of the matter, the heart of life. That is the fire of life. And that is very, very attractive also to men, because when you come together as two talking heads, just talking about your thoughts, and you are not able to provoke somebody or ignite their feeling, love is not going to happen. Okay, love happens when you are inspiring someone to feel something, and only an open heart and a daring heart can inspire another heart to light up. And that's when real love happens. So I want to inspire you to take off your masculine armor that has served you so well in your career, and to explore how to give rebirth to your joyful, beautiful, powerful, feminine magnetism, and to attract a wonderful, successful, exciting, giving guy into your life. A guy who not only can be your rock, but also the guy who is going to come in from the place of very strong chemistry, very strong masculine feminine dynamics, with a lot of desire, a lot of fire, a lot of excitement, so that you could start receiving and relaxing in your feminine, as opposed to be constantly pushing forward, straining yourself, giving, calculating, analyzing. So this is what I want for you. I want for you to remember how it feels to be a woman, how it feels to just dwell and relax and rest and feel safe and feel taken care of by a guy, and to feel that somebody is admiring you, and somebody's got, that somebody's got your back. And this is such a beautiful feeling, especially as we are getting a little bit older every day, and feeling that there is this strong masculine that you have manifested, who is there for you, is really a completely different life experience. Love, which is the most important energy in the entire creation. So if you are a successful woman who has everything going for her, and the only thing that is missing in your life is that awesome partnership, click on the link below or fill out the form and talk to my team about what is blocking you right now. Possibly it is you leading with your masculine, possibly it's you leading with your undeserving mind, possibly it's just some self-sabotage, or possibly you just don't have the right skills to get that wonderful man. And I'm here to tell you, I've been working with women for more than 20 years, and so many wonderful high-level women went through my trainings, and so many found really fantastic, high quality, giving, successful guys, and not only found them, but also are in the best relationship of their life. Many after 50, some after 60, and a little bit after 70 as well. So everything is possible, but you need the right skills, and you need to be leading with your feminine in order to shine. That feminine radiance has to be there. So if you want to know how to shift from always leading with your masculine to having a choice and to be more integrated and to get in touch with that joyful feminine of yours, creative feminine, tender, graceful, relaxed, feminine with fire, feminine with naughtiness. If you want to learn how to start flirting again, how to experience that fire and excitement also in your body, in your eyes, how to get that twinkle back, how to get that mojo back, schedule a call with us and we will see if we can help. And we will see what would be the best course of action for you so that you too, like my other clients, could attract a fantastic, wonderful partner. And just remember, we are living in the times when everything is possible, and people get coaches now for everything because the path through dating, especially online dating, is so treacherous, and you really need to know what you're doing. You need to be the most evolved version of your own self. You need to be your own best soulmate first, and then you need to know exactly how to navigate that dating landscape. And of course, we're here to help you with that together with our Magnetic Woman Sisterhood. I'm sending you so much love, and I hope to see you in one of the Magnetic Women programs.